Hey Scorpios, welcome to Deku Tarot and welcome to September 2019. We're in Virgo season. We'll be moving into Libra season by the end of the month. We're getting closer to your season and I think you guys can feel it. Alrighty, so Scorpios, we're going to be using my Hobbit deck here in combination with my Morgan Greer deck. I was really drawn to use both of them for you guys. I was just going to start with the Morgan Greer. And for some reason, I just got the message. I was like, no, this is not nearly dramatic enough in terms of visuals for you, for your main spread. So we're going with the Hobbit deck. Okay. Scorpios. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And to check out the readings for your other placements, especially if this doesn't resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't take it to heart. It's just not meant for you. Okay, just not your energy I was picking up on. So let's see, Scorpio. We have Virgo season, as I like to call it, the season of the list here, August 23rd to September 23rd. We're getting our house back in order is what the energy really feels like. We're probably making some long-term plans or reevaluating with Uranus retrograde in Taurus right now. It's in combination, with this Virgo season with the Sun in Virgo and a lot of other planets like Mercury, Mars, and Venus all going into Virgo or, in Virgo by September 2019. There's a lot of practical energy being applied to the kind of expansive, crazy, disruptive energy of the outer planets so that maybe we can use this time for new beginnings and all this the bigger energies, the bigger, more expansive energies that are on the bigger outer skirting planets. I feel like I can't say this right. This Virgo energy is going to allow us to apply some practicality so that we can actually move forward on big dreams, ideals, things that kind of seemed almost unrealistic. We're bringing back down to reality and seeing how we can make it happen, okay? And I suggest, checking out Gregory Scott or a different astrologer. I have a ton of astrology notes here, but I like to just kind of go with the tarot and see how that kind of intermarries itself with the astrology here and how it kind of interacts. So let's start pulling cards for you guys. Okay, we'll take it. First card out here, the Star. I won't fight it. Yeah, again, like I was saying, we have a light at the end of the tunnel that we're working towards. We can feel it. We feel that change is coming. We feel that things are really shifting for us here. I felt really good, honestly, stepping into this reading for you guys. I felt like things are on the up and up here. Also, before I forget, guys, because I forgot to mention at the beginning, I am doing a big sale this Virgo season, so check out my Instagram, my community tab here, or email me. It's actually also in the description box below this video if you want more information on the sale or on how to book a reading. So check that out. But the Star here, I like this. There's a sense of healing, a sense of excitement as we approach kind of the end of a long journey. As you can see, okay, we'll take that too. Before I could even ask something, the Six of Cups comes out. I feel this might have been a dream or, even a lover. This is love, this is somebody coming back around that we really weren't sure was going to come back around. Could be an Aquarius with that star energy, but there is this sense of nostalgia here if it is love. There's a sense of nostalgia, but it's also like we're reconnecting in some way. And we can feel things shifting within a relationship if this is love. Again, I'll pull some at the end, possibly for if this, unless this continues to be a more love-centric reading here. But let me pull another card here for what's in our environment, our surrounding energy, things coming into us, happening this month. Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's some clear decisions that are made. A sense of overcoming, whether it be good or feel kind of bad. There is a sense of decisions being made, clarity coming in about a situation here. And again, I feel that we're thinking a lot towards the future with whatever's coming in this month. We're trying to see what our goals are for the future. I know that these cards don't kind of represent that type of energy, but I also feel with that Star, we're seeing things in a bigger picture. And like I was saying with those, with the Virgo inner planets kind of supporting and bringing an earthy energy, a more not so much pliable, but more rooted energy to our big lofty goals and dreams, you know, with Piscean Neptune and Sagittarian Jupiter and all these other huge things that are happening on the outer skirts, you know, Uranus going retrograde in Taurus. You know, this is a great time for reevaluation, but also to know that we're really not that far off of whatever our goal has been. And I think that you guys have this sense, as I did when I started this reading, that your season is when things are really going to start being very different. The changes that we're looking towards are going to start coming out here. So let's take a look at what this is bringing in here. These decisions, this Ace of Swords moment, which feels like a lightning bolt of clarity, the decision coming in, you understanding something. It's always to me kind of like a click, a lightning bolt moment. What does it have to do with here? So what it's shifting. I just want one card here. And I feel like we're going to need the clarifiers with the Morgan Guru, and that's why for you guys I was kind of asked, yeah, okay. Alright, well, we can't ignore him. The Devil. What's coming back around that was, for me, the Devil kind of represents, you know, again, what's coming back around in terms of negative attachments, addictions, issues, things that we can't just seem to move past here. It could be anxiety, it could be worries, it could be, oh, I don't have enough money for this. It's all this, again, for me, the Devil, I mean, we see smog here burning down Lake Town. It could feel like we're trapped. How do we get out of this? There's no way out. There's no way to defeat this. You know, he set the town on fire, and now we're just sitting ducks. And what you have to remember about the Devil is that he's an illusion of our own making. The shackles, you know, that we feel upon us with this Devil situation, you know, whether we feel we can move forward or not, and it feels, you know, we're trying to make a situation about a Devil situation. Why can't we get out of this? Why do we feel stuck? I don't want to be stuck here. I don't want to be stuck in this situation. I want to fuel the dreams that I've had. And I think that a lot of you guys are coming back into a dream that you had maybe a year, maybe 2 years, maybe even longer ago. And you're like, that feels more possible now. And I feel like I can do it. It's time to go forth. But the Devil is there blocking your path a little bit. And it's time to release yourself of that. So, Ten of Swords. We have to let something go here. What holds us back? And this is where I think we might need some clarifiers in a second. I'm going to pull one more here at the end, and we'll pull some clarifiers. So I want to see where this is kind of leaving you as you enter Libra season. If you catch my drift here. I hope you guys like my new spread here. I got it on Loch Ness. Let's see. So where is leaving Scorpios? Your general lives for your life, your energy here by the end of the month. The World. Again, we have to allow something to close out here so that we can enter a world of possibilities. It might be painful endings, goodbyes. I'm excited to see what this is. I really like the World. I feel like there's a really expansive energy about September. Again, with those bigger planets like, where is it? Sagittarian Jupiter we have, and Piscean Neptune. And they've been interacting all year, fueling this idealistic dream type of energy. They've been inflating our vistas of possibility to dreamy Piscean planes, empowering all sorts of our beliefs here. And again, like I was saying, with Mars, Venus, Mercury, all in Virgo, it's bringing this creative change and flexibility here. It brings a lot of harmonious synthesis to these energies here. All of these inner planets are allowing us to, again, bring up a sense of flexibility and grounding to all these big, lofty, dreamy things that we got going on, things that we want. So let's pull some clarifiers. Clarify. What do we want to clarify here? I want to clarify the Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Devil. We're clarifying this energy. Six of Cups, Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Again, I feel like this had to do with career or a job situation here. We're getting an offer of some type. Something's coming back around that we really weren't sure about, that felt maybe almost just out of our reach. And I don't know why. You guys kind of, yeah. You guys seem to freak out a little bit. Ace of Swords, the Devil. What's this? We have to overcome that devil energy. What's holding us back is our fear of, can we do this? Is this possible? Yeah, like I said, the moon, those fears. I feel like this has a lot to do with that Capricorn eclipse. What was being brought up then? You know, ideas, feelings. Again, those eclipses, like I was telling you, when they were happening, are around for about 6 months, the energy. So we're still working through that. And I think if you look back to that and how you were feeling, what was going on then, during Cancer season, I think that you're going to find that we're coming to different, almost like notches along this journey here in what that brought up and releasing it and dealing with it. And I feel like also that Aquarius full moon, there's been a lot, I mean, that Aquarius full moon was extremely powerful, I have to say. I know I got a lot of messages from people. I got a lot of shifts, you know, myself, honestly, right around then. And I think that we have another really powerful full moon this month on the 14th. I believe it's in Pisces. And yeah, it's, where is that? I thought I wrote it down somewhere. I guess not. No, I guess I did. Okay, September 14th, full moon. Yeah, in Pisces. It's the harvest moon. It's very sensitive, perceptive of our surroundings here, and it feels like we are ready to grow. We're ready to grow beyond this point of, you know, where we've been. So we need to be willing to kind of step past this devil energy, step past the Ten of Swords, which is some painful releasing. And what does it have to do with here? What is this? Ten of Swords, devil energy have to do. What is this for Scorpios this month? It doesn't feel great, I'll be honest. You have to decide to push past this. You have a decision this month, and whether it feels like we've been sitting on the fence about it for a long time. We've been afraid to make the decision to go for something, to expand our horizons, to maybe even move across the world. Again, I don't know. That's what I sometimes get with the World card here. Sometimes we have to let go of where we were to move somewhere else. Or you might have an opportunity somewhere literally on the other side of the world, and you're kind of afraid to take it, but this is what you've wanted, right? I feel it. There's a great sense of overcoming and a beautiful gift here. A sense of, you know, a star is born, and yet you're almost so afraid to take it because of what it asks you to say goodbye to let go of. So we're on the cusp of some really grand new beginnings here, Scorpio, that we don't even see coming. Seven of Swords. We might fear the worst, but look at the world there. I feel that we fear that this isn't real and that somebody's trying to dupe us almost. You guys are like, I don't know about this. Is this even real? Is this really being offered to me? Is this actually a thing? You know, we have hesitation. We have fear that somebody could be trying to hurt us here. And pull one more here. What this world is bringing in. Can we get one card? These cards are just about to implode. One card here about what the world is bringing in here. Can we get one? Come on, give me something. Alright. Again, Ten of Swords. Endings. They're big endings this month, and I'll be honest, they don't feel that great. But you have to remember with the Ten of Swords, and again, don't we always get two tens when we get one with the world? So that's, yeah, we have huge karmic cycles ending for you guys. It could have been a really long, long time of things seeming to go wrong for you. And I feel like this has been brought up before, but I feel as we come towards our birth month here, come towards, you know, our solar return there in October, that we're really feeling it. We're really feeling a shift, and it is kind of scary. It is bringing up all these feelings of, this can't be real, you know, this isn't going to happen. You know, I don't really believe this, because we've been through that. Scorpios, you guys have been through a very long period of a lot of painful karmic endings, a lot of painful karmic realizations, going through it. You know, I feel like you guys have been put through the ringer more than maybe any other sign. You've been pretty quiet and good about it. You've handled it well, and now is your time to shine. So I'm going to get a couple more messages here at the end just to see any other messages for you guys. I might pull a couple cards for love, but this just feels it just feels really big, honestly. And if you guys do want a love reading, let me know in the comments. I felt like you guys had a decent reaction to your love reading, but I feel like a lot of other people didn't. It wasn't as big as I thought it would go. So, I don't know if I'll do them this month. But let's see. Any other messages here for Scorpio for September 2019? Messages from our higher self. What do we need to know here? Why do we want to pull this one? Okay, Queen of Swords. Libra season feels like a time where things start to again balance out. And I feel, again, that Libra new moon at the end of the month. The Libra new moon on the September 28th. And it's going to be a lot more positive. I think by then we're going to be positively looking at the road ahead, feeling better. We're gonna, you know, be able to enjoy the fruits of our labors a little bit more. But this month feels like a very difficult, kind of moody release for you guys, if I'm being honest. Follow your passion. Don't be afraid to seek out the new. The Knight of Wands is kind of, he follows his heart. He follows his passion. He follows what he wants to do. He has an empty crystal ball right there. And to me, it's, you know, what shows up in it. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, Three of Cups just flung itself right out. Make sure to be present in the moment. Connecting with friends, enjoying yourself whenever you can. You know, you do deserve to celebrate whatever's coming in here, so don't fear it. Go for it. You know, you're being asked to, I mean, sometimes the Knight of Wands for me, again, is moving. It is moving on to something that you like more, even if it's not, you know, a physical moving. But there is a sense of adventure with him that we need to take on. And we have to know that things are going to be balanced out. Things are going to feel better by the time we hit the end of the season. Okay, by the time we hit that 28th. It's going to be a whole new ball game. And by the time you hit your season, I think that we're going to be somewhere completely different here. Our mindset, where we're headed, things are going to be different. So it's time to start celebrating the now, being present, because things are about to start shifting huge. And it could be a little bit of a rocky road this month. But if you continue to, you know, take the emotion, the anxiety, the fear out of it, and follow what you feel is right, follow what lights your fire this month, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy what you deserve. You have earned this. Know that you deserve success. Practice telling yourself, I do deserve success. I do deserve what I'm asking for, okay? Because this month is a great time to start seeing that stuff come in and to be positive about it, okay? So let's pull a couple cards for love. I'll pull a couple. Why not? I'm going to use the Morgan Greer for that. Love and romance for Scorpios. General love and romance messages. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, coupled, single. Ooh. It's coming out. Six of Cups reverse, Seven of Wands. Six of Cups reverse, we're focusing way too much on the past and what was. We could be really wishing for a different time, for a place, or a different person, you know, from the past within our relationship, or even if we're, you know, if we're single, we're definitely thinking too much about an ex or somebody from the past here, hoping that they'll come back in, maybe even trying to contact them. Seven of Wands. However, there is this energy with Seven of Wands that says, you know, go for it, but also keep up your boundaries. So it's kind of a mixed, it kind of feels mixed to me, honestly. Feels like I want to fight for it, but I don't know. It's coming, you know, you're kind of fighting yourself about it. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Death, and there you guys are. Yeah, there's transformation. If we want to plant new seeds, we have to be willing to release the old. You guys are, I feel like every month I come to this and you guys are showing up in your reading as some intense release and some intense ending. But you're Scorpio. You're rebirth and death all the time. We're ready to make those shifts, ready to make those changes. So don't hold yourself back. The Death card says that there's better things, but we have to be willing to let go of what was and accept the new order of our relationship, the new path forward here. We have to be willing to release the old and realize that, again, if we're in a relationship, we're not the same people we were before, and we have to stop wishing and hoping for that and start appreciating where we are now. Plant for the future. Start working on it in a more proactive way instead of holding back procrastinating, focusing on things that really we can't change anymore. Nine of Pentacles. We need to we need to start feeling good about ourselves. And again, if you are interested in somebody, particularly a female, when you get the Nine of Pentacles, this person you're finding very, very attractive. This person just has it all. So we might be very impressed. We might also be needing to shift our perspective about a relationship. We're focusing on the past and what was, and we need to start focusing on who we're with now and who we are now. So start being confident and, you know, feeling good about yourself because you deserve it. But it's also, again, needing to be content with what we have within a relationship, with what we've been able to create, build up here, showing our appreciation and love for somebody. We need to start figuring out ways to do that instead of focusing on, oh, woe is me, remember when we could do this, remember when we could do that, remember when life was like this. We need to start finding ways to feel this way in the present, no matter how rough it is right now, or how scared we might be for the future. There's a great sense of, what a shift here. I mean, from the Page of Pentacles, who has something to start, but she's all settled. She's got her 9 Pentacles there. She's got her fancy outfit that she can afford. She's got her fancy, like, champagne grapes there. She's got her pheasant or whatever on her, I think it's supposed to be a hawk, but it definitely looks like a pheasant, on her little glove there. You know, she's got her beautiful earring and stuff. You know, she's abundant. We have abundance. We have stability within a relationship here. We're looking for that. And I think some of us this month, if we just seek it out and stop focusing on the past and fighting ourselves and keeping ourselves open for this to come in and for us to see this and feel this, you know, this abundance, this happiness, this really great partner, this person that just feels like, wow, they couldn't get any better. And I feel like they make you feel that way too. So start incorporating that kind of energy into it and say goodbye to the past. Say goodbye to, again, like petty fighting and arguments over past situations. It's just like insecurities and, you know, over focus on where we were rather than where we are now, maybe where we want to go. Because if we focus on that, we're getting here. We're a positive, stable, beautiful, abundant, physical, wonderful relationship here. All right, so I'm going to just end that there because that feels okay. I don't want to get too into it. If you ever want a private reading on love, you can always book one. Let's check out a Romance Angel card here, and then we'll get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love. Messages for love for September 2019. Wedding. Ooh, this situation involves marriage. Maybe you've met your one. Maybe you're thinking about wedding. Maybe you're thinking about, maybe you were afraid to make that commitment, and that's what all that, you know, oh, wasn't it easier when we were like this? And maybe it's time to start making that commitment and we're getting a little bit afraid. But if we make that transition, that change, I think we're realizing, you know, it's not that much of a change. However, you could also be meeting somebody at a wedding, or if you're asking if you're ever going to meet that person, you will. Indication that yes, you will meet that person. You are going to find the one. Don't worry about it, okay? So, could also be just stepping up within a relationship, more solidifying something, which for some reason I feel like you guys just feel anxious about. I mean, Virgo season makes everyone a little bit anxious because we're thinking so much. So we've got to weigh the pros and cons. That's what I call it, the season of the list. Alright, so let's see. Advice and guidance for Scorpios. So the Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Witch, yes, the Earthly Weaver of the Worlds. And we'll get one more. So again, like, you guys are at this amazing creation point here. What wants to come out here? Okay, we'll take it. Skull of Light, Illumination. I love them both. So let's see. The Witch. Holding the Witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. And we get Skull of Light, Illumination. Should the Skull of Light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. So Scorpio, you can take those as daily affirmations whenever you need them. I really love these messages. You guys are at a wonderful point where where you can now see your future for what it is. And, you know, our power is really being illuminated here, our power to create the future that we want. And we have to stop caring about what other people and the past is going to, say or care about it. We can't care about other people's, opinions about what we're doing, because what we're doing is so much greater. And we can't hold ourselves back because of, the things that held us back before. So it's time to really evaluate what holds us back here this month, okay? Alrighty, so Scorpios, those are your messages for September 2019. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know if you guys do want a love reading, and also if you do want to book a private reading, know that I have some great specials and sales going on. You can check them out in the description box below, as well as in the community tab or my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, my amazing Scorpios. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the other September videos, okay? And I'll probably be doing a new moon and full moon videos as well. All right. Thank you so much. Namaste.